Andrade says a lot through her sax.
I just really like the sound of it, and I really like how it speaks.
And today, others are joining Gabby in that musical conversation. And it feels intimate and safe because of who she's with.
I think it's important to be able to have a place where women in jazz can come together.
Gabby's one of 100 people who came to the 2024 Key of She Jam Session and Conference, where young women and non-binary jazz musicians come together to play a genre of music where they're typically the minority. A recent study commissioned by the Berklee Institute of Jazz and Gender Justice found that only 15% of college jazz faculty identify as female. The number drops to 8% when looking at instrumental jazz faculty. Back at Gabby's high school, in her jazz band, of the 28 players, only 4 are girls.
When we first started, the boys just had it easier. They became friends easier, and we kind of had to prove ourselves.
We'd love to keep doing events like these.
Which is why Gabby's teacher, saxophonist Olivia Hugart, started this nonprofit where no one has to prove a thing.
It creates this unique space that doesn't exist anywhere else, especially in Philly.
Olivia grew up in Lower Merion and started Key of She in middle school after playing in a band with mostly boys. She pursued a career in saxophone, graduating with a jazz studies degree from NYU last year. But she says often her identity gets her underestimated.
A lot of people assume that I'm a vocalist, even though I have an instrument on my back, or people assume that I'm somebody's girlfriend and not the musician.
Which is why she had professional players showcase at the annual event. So these young women could see themselves as pros.
This experience is amazing. I mean, I think this is probably the highest concentration of women in jazz I've ever been around.
Really inspiring just to hear fully women in jazz bands rather than like, oh, maybe there's one woman in this band and that's like a big deal.
So everyone joining in, including this reporter, could see you don't have to be a dude to hit the right notes.
To all of the girls out there, to all the non-binary students out there, nothing's stopping you from getting to share your voice.
So Gabby will continue to gab with her jazzy horn.
There are lots of ways to get involved with Key of She through in-person and even virtual events. You can learn more by visiting their website, which we've linked to this story online. Reporting in Philadelphia, Eva Anderson, CBS News Philadelphia.